Welcome to Human Development Across the Lifespan. You have been on a fascinating developmental journey your whole life long, and now you are going to have the opportunity to learn about the study of human development from birth to death. This course provides a bird's eye view of major milestones and developmental tasks during each age period, starting at conception and ending with old age. We are delighted to share this class with you. To get started, we'd like to give you an overview of how the course is put together. The first chapter provides an overview of the fundamental concepts that underpin the field of human development. We will begin by exploring the lifespan perspective, which is an approach to understanding human development that emphasizes the importance of examining development throughout life, from infancy to old age. By taking this perspective, we gain a more complete understanding of how individuals change and grow over time. Next, we'll delve into the nature of development, which refers to the ways in which individuals grow and change physically, cognitively, and emotionally throughout their lives. Understanding the nature of development is crucial to our understanding of human behavior and the factors that influence it. Then we will examine various developmental theories which offer different explanations for how and why individuals develop over time. Finally, we will explore the methods and findings of lifespan development research, which provide insight into the factors that shape human development throughout life. Overall, this chapter sets the stage for our future discussions of this fascinating topic. Chapter 2, entitled Biological Principles, focuses on the biological foundations of human development. We will begin by exploring the evolutionary perspective, which highlights the role of natural selection and adaptation in shaping the human species. Understanding how humans have evolved over time is crucial to our understanding of human development today. Next, we'll delve into the genetic underpinnings of development, including the structure and function of DNA and the role of genes in shaping human characteristics. We will also explore the process of genetic inheritance and how it contributes to individual differences in traits and behaviors. We will then examine reproductive challenges and options, including factors that influence fertility, the use of reproductive technologies, and ethical considerations associated with these options. Finally, we will discuss the nature-nurture debate, which centers on the question of how much of human behavior is due to genetic factors, nature, and how much is due to environmental factors, nurture. We will explore the concept of heredity-environment correlation, which refers to the ways in which genetic and environmental factors interact to shape human development. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive overview of the biological foundations of human development. Chapter 3, Prenatal Development and Birth, focuses on the early stages of human development. We will begin by exploring prenatal development, which occurs between conception and birth. We will discuss the different stages of prenatal development, including the germinal, embryonic, and fetal periods, and the major developmental milestones that occur during each stage. Next, we'll delve into the birth process, including the different stages of labor and delivery, and the factors that can influence the process. We will also discuss the role of medical interventions in labor, such as induction and cesarean section. Finally, we will examine the postpartum period, which refers to the period of time after birth, during which the mother's body undergoes physiological changes and the baby adjusts to life outside the womb. We will discuss the physical and emotional changes that occur during this period and ways carriers can support the health and well-being of both mother and baby. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive overview of the early stages of human development, from conception through birth and the postpartum period. Chapter 4, Physical Development in Infancy, focuses on the physical and sensory development of babies. We will begin by exploring the physical growth and development that occurs in infancy. We will discuss typical growth patterns, including changes in weight, height, and head circumference, and factors that can influence growth, such as genetics and nutrition. Next, we will delve into motor development, which refers to the development of movement and coordination skills. We will discuss the different stages of motor development, including the development of gross and fine motor skills, and the factors that can influence motor development, such as maturation and experience. Finally, we will examine sensory and perceptual development, which refers to the development of the senses and the interpretation of sensory information. We will discuss the different sensory systems, including vision, hearing, touch, taste, and smell, and the ways that babies develop their perceptual skills. In general, this chapter provides a comprehensive description of the physical and sensory development that occurs in infancy. By understanding the ways that babies grow and develop, we can better appreciate the role of experience and environment in shaping development. Chapter 5, Cognitive Development in Infancy, focuses on the intellectual and linguistic development of babies. We'll begin by exploring Piaget's theory of child development, which suggests that babies actively build their understanding of the world through their interactions with the environment. We'll discuss the different stages of cognitive development, including the sensorimotor stage, and the ways that babies develop their understanding of objects, causation, and other important concepts. Next, we will delve into the different cognitive processes that support learning, attention, memory, and conceptualization in childhood. We will discuss the ways that babies process and remember information, how they attend to and learn from their environment, and how they form concepts and categories. Finally, we will examine language development, which refers to the development of communication skills in childhood. We will discuss the different stages of language development, including prelinguistic communication, babbling, and the appearance of first words, and the ways in which nature and nurture influence language development. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive overview of cognitive and language development that occurs in childhood. Chapter 6, Social-Emotional Development in Infancy, focuses on the emotional, social, and personality development of babies. We'll start by exploring personality and emotional development, which refers to the ways that babies develop emotional responses to their environment and begin to develop their own unique personality traits. We'll discuss the different emotional states babies experience, including joy, sadness, anger, and fear, and the ways these emotional states influence behavior and development. Next, we will delve into social orientation/understanding and attachment, which refers to the development of relationships and social connections in infancy. We'll discuss the different stages of social development, including social referencing and joint attention, and the ways babies bond with their caregivers. Finally, we will examine social contexts, which refer to the broader cultural and environmental factors that influence social and emotional development in childhood. We will discuss the ways in which cultural practices and beliefs shape nurturing and caregiving, and the ways in which social and economic contexts can influence developmental outcomes. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive overview of the emotional, personality, and social development that occurs in childhood. Chapter 7, Early Childhood Physical and Cognitive Development, focuses on the physical, cognitive, and language development of children ages 2-6. We'll start by exploring physical changes, which refer to the ways in which children's bodies and motor skills develop during this period. We will discuss changes in height, weight, and body composition, as well as the development of fine and gross motor skills. Next, we'll delve into cognitive changes, which refer to the ways in which children's thinking and problem-solving skills develop during this period. We will discuss the emergence of symbolic thinking, including the ability to represent objects and events with words and mental images, and the development of logical reasoning and problem-solving skills. We will also talk about language development, which is a key area of early childhood development. We will examine the different stages of language development, including vocabulary growth, sentence structure and conversational skills, and the ways in which social and cultural factors influence language development. Finally, we will explore early childhood education, which plays a critical role in supporting children's physical, cognitive, and language development. We will discuss the different types of early childhood programs, including preschool and Head Start, and the ways these programs support children's development. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive description of the physical, cognitive, and language development that occurs during early childhood. Chapter 8, Early Childhood Social-Emotional Development, focuses on the emotional, social, and personality development of children ages 2-6. We'll begin by exploring personality and emotional development, which refers to the ways in which children develop their own unique emotional responses and personality traits. We will discuss the different emotional states that children experience, including happiness, sadness, anger, and fear, and the ways in which these emotions can influence behavior and development. Next, we'll delve into families who play a critical role in shaping children's social-emotional development. We will discuss different family structures, parenting styles, and ways families can support children's emotional, social, and personality development. We will also discuss peer relationships, play, and media/screen time, which are important aspects of early childhood social-emotional development. We will examine the ways in which children form relationships with their peers, engage in play activities, and use media and screen time, and the ways in which these experiences can influence social-emotional development. Finally, we will discuss the broader cultural and environmental factors that shape social-emotional development during early childhood. We will examine the ways in which cultural practices and beliefs influence nurturing and caregiving, and the ways in which social and economic contexts can influence developmental outcomes. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive overview of emotional, personality, and social development that occurs during early childhood. Chapter 9, Physical and Cognitive Development in Middle and Late Childhood, focuses on the physical, cognitive, and language development of children ages 6-11. We'll start by exploring physical changes in health, which refers to the ways in which children's bodies continue to develop during this time. We will discuss changes in height, weight, and body composition, as well as the appearance of permanent teeth and the development of fine and gross motor skills. We will also discuss factors that can influence children's health, such as nutrition, exercise, and sleep. Next, we will examine children with disabilities who face unique challenges and opportunities in terms of physical and cognitive development. We will discuss different types of disabilities, including physical, sensory, and intellectual disabilities, and the ways in which society can help children with disabilities reach their full potential. Then we'll delve into cognitive changes, which refer to the ways in which children's thinking and problem-solving skills continue to develop during this period. We will discuss the emergence of concrete operational thinking, including the ability to classify objects, understand conservation, and solve mathematical problems. We will also talk about language development, which continues to be an important area of development during middle and late childhood. We will examine the different stages of language development, including vocabulary development, syntax, and semantics, and the ways in which social and cultural factors influence language development. Overall, this chapter provides a comprehensive description of the physical, cognitive, and language development that occurs during middle and late childhood. Chapters 10 to 20 cover the various stages of development across the lifespan and explore the physical, cognitive, and socio-emotional changes that occur during each stage. Chapter 10 focuses on socio-emotional development in middle and late childhood. We will discuss how children develop social and emotional competencies, including self-concept, social comparison, and emotional regulation. We will also examine how social interactions with peers and parents shape the development of social skills and relationships. Chapter 11 examines physical and cognitive development in adolescence. This period is marked by rapid physical changes, including puberty and the development of secondary sex characteristics. We will also discuss the cognitive changes that occur during adolescence, including the development of abstract reasoning and critical thinking skills. Chapter 12 delves into socio-emotional development in adolescence. We will explore how adolescents develop their identities, including their sense of self and their values and beliefs. We will also discuss the role of peer relationships, family dynamics, and cultural factors in shaping adolescent development. Chapter 13 covers physical and cognitive development in early adulthood. This is a time of peak physical fitness and cognitive abilities, but also a time of significant transitions, including starting a career, getting married, and starting a family. Chapter 14 explores socio-emotional development in early adulthood. We will discuss how individuals establish intimate relationships, develop a sense of autonomy, and navigate their careers and social networks during this period. Chapter 15 focuses on physical and cognitive development in middle adulthood. This is a time when physical changes begin to occur more gradually and cognitive abilities may start to decline. We will discuss the challenges and opportunities that arise during this period, including career changes and caregiving responsibilities. Chapter 16 examines socio-emotional development in middle adulthood. We will explore how individuals continue to develop their sense of self, their relationships with others, and their sense of generativity during this period. Chapter 17 covers physical development in late adulthood. We will discuss the physiological changes that occur during this period, including changes to the sensory organs, musculoskeletal system, and cardiovascular system. Chapter 18 explores cognitive development in late adulthood. We will examine the changes that occur in memory, attention, and problem-solving abilities, and discuss how aging affects cognitive function. Chapter 19 examines socio-emotional development in late adulthood. We will explore the ways in which individuals continue to develop their relationships and sense of self during this period, and discuss the unique challenges and opportunities that arise in later life. Finally, Chapter 20 covers death, dying, and grieving. We will discuss the psychological and social aspects of death and dying, including grief and mourning, and examine the cultural and spiritual factors that influence how individuals experience and cope with the end of life. By exploring the different stages of development across the lifespan, we can gain a better understanding of the ways in which individuals change and grow throughout their lives and appreciate the unique challenges and opportunities that arise during each stage. We hope that this brief presentation of the course content will help you understand the structure that we will use. On the platform, you will find a summary of each chapter in PDF, a video, and a class activity for each chapter. You will have 4 attempts for each of these activities, and the system will save the average grade. In the evaluations section, you will find 4 quizzes and a final exam. Each quiz and the final exam can be done using a secure browser, and you will have only 1 attempt. We wish you success in your student progress.